Hey everybody, welcome back to Win at WGU. Today we're going to talk about how much accountants make in different cost of living areas, and also what you earn without a degree and once you finish your degree at WGU. We're going to break it down simply, step by step, so you can see exactly where you are at today, where you're going, and what it takes to move up. If you think about it, we're really going to be comparing 3 different career tracks today. 1, non-degree accounting roles. 2, bachelor's degree level accounting roles. And 3, advanced accounting. You take the additional credits or get your master's depending on what state you're in to pursue a CPA. If you want, you can throw in some other certifications that could get you to a higher pay band as well. I'm talking about CFA or any additional learning you might need for FP&A role. And I want to highlight the biggest mistakes people make before getting into these type of roles. They just think accounting careers are flat across the board, and if you're an accountant, you're going to do accountant stuff. It's more multifaceted than that, and there's really different levels to this. And at each level, there are changes in the earning potential. When you're starting without your bachelor's, you're basically looking at roles such as bookkeeping, accounts payable, payroll coordinator, AP/AR specialist. The typical range nationwide is anywhere from 42 to 55K. In higher cost markets, you might be able to even push up to 60K with some experience. These roles are great, especially if you're going from working some sort of manual labor jobs, sales type of jobs, and you want to make that transition to accounting/finance. You earn, you learn, and you build your foundations with these types of roles. Even though these positions are great, there is a pay ceiling that is very obvious. What changes when you get a bachelor's degree? Now that you completed your WGU accounting degree, this is what you unlock with a bachelor's. You'll start to see that you qualify for titles like staff accountant, tax associate, auditor, and financial analyst. And with that, your compensation jumps up. Take a look at the following cost of living bands. In a lower cost of living area, you're looking at 55 to 70K per year. In the middle cost of living area, you see that pay band jump to 60 to 85K per year on average. And in a higher cost of living, where things are more expensive, obviously the pay is going to be higher. So you're looking at salary ranges from 75K to 100K plus. And if you remember what I said earlier, that could be up to a 20 to 40,000 swings just by getting your bachelor degree from those other roles. The craziest part is you haven't even got your specialization yet. This is just getting your bachelor's, getting your job, and working your way up. And if you're watching this and you're currently in accounts payable or bookkeeping, this is where that WGU accounting degree gives you a boost. And for the next level, we're going to combine experience and additional certifications. Let's look at this next level at a higher level, because this is where people really start to change their future. After obtaining 2 to 4 years experience under belt, you're going to start being exposed to certifications such as the CPA, the CFA, any other type of certifications that will get you higher in the accounting or finance career path. This is where it's going to take you to that next jump. I know a lot of people take their MBA to transition to different careers, but also at the same time, on the same coin, people go and get their CPA plus work experience, or people go and take their CFA. After getting this type of licensure, you'll start seeing more roles that you'll qualify for, such as senior accountant, senior financial analyst, higher level advisory, consulting, or auditing positions. And also you will be able to find careers that will get you into that controller path. Once we get to that level, it kind of becomes more autonomous. It doesn't really matter where you're at. I know a lot of positions still care for you to come in the office, but across the board, you're going to start seeing salaries of 80 to 120,000 once you hit this experience plus additional certification level. This is where most people start hitting the 6-figure amount in their accounting career. I know it's accounting. It's not always glamorous, but it is very stable, and there is a high income earning potential. And additionally, if you keep scaling and going higher and higher, who knows where you can go? The sky is really your limit. And let's look at this at a high level. Step 1, you want to get that entry level position, no degree. You're going to be making around like 50K on average. 2, when you finish your WGU degree, you're going to see roles that you start qualifying from like 60 to 80, maybe 90K depending on the market. And then step 3, this is when you make the biggest jump. When you start to specialize, you're going to see your annual salary jump to 80K to 120K plus. If you haven't even gotten to the accounting field, no worries, here's a path that you can follow as well. You should watch the other videos where I talk about how to get a job or how to stand out and handle your interviews, and look for those entry-level bookkeeping or accounts payable roles. Make sure to keep an eye out for the junior accountant or junior analyst roles as well. Once you're already in the job, or before, you can enroll in WGU accounting. I used me pursuing an accounting degree as leverage during these internships and going to go out and get jobs, so I think it is very viable to enroll while you're looking for a position. And while you're in school, make sure to just brush up on industry knowledge. Keep coming back to this channel where I explain accounting information systems, internal controls, how to use Excel, how to use any type of accounting system under the sun, and just keep staying sharp. My favorite part, make sure to go earn while you learn. It's very crucial that you go out there and get your skills that you need to be successful and get paid for it. You know, everybody knows accounting isn't glamorous. It's really not a hyped up job, but we know that it is consistent. And if you keep stacking your skills and stacking your responsibility, eventually you'll start stacking up your income. If you follow these simple steps, these pay bands are very realistic and reasonable to hit. Especially if you're in WGU, that already means you are a cut above the rest. You taking the decision to be a night owl and go out and pursue a degree and get an education that you are entitled to. Like I always say, if you're disciplined enough to teach yourself, you're disciplined to take on the world. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you on the next one.